Terence Crawford potentially get more leverage and more say so when it comes to the Errol Spence fight. Potentially more leverage. How can he do that? Well, as we already know that Manny Pacquiao's been stripped of the WBA. So they elevated Yordenis Ugas to super champion, right? So that means Errol Spence will be the one in line to fight Ugas. So Errol Spence fights Ugas, more than likely Spence should win that fight. I don't know how easy it'll be. It might be easy work for him because Ugas is like robotic, man. It's like almost like robotic, and he's nowhere near as fast on his feet as Errol Spence. So I see Errol Spence smoking him, and smoking him to the decision. Shit, who knows, man? Might even stop him to the body. If he's training with Blu-ray, that might be a possibility, but we'll see. Then that would mean Errol would have the WBA Super, the WBC, and the IBF. Terence Crawford would have the WBO. So, it was already talks of 60-40. Then Errol threw 70-30 out there. A lot of people saying Errol ducking the smoke. I was even believing that too. I don't know what to believe no more, to be honest, man, when it comes to boxing. I don't know if it's the promoters causing it, the fighters. What I think is happening is, I think a lot of these boxers are afraid to lose their O. A lot of them are afraid to lose that O, and a lot of them are greedy. And I think that's playing a major part in a lot of this. Greed and fear of losing that O, and then, thinking, you lose an O, you no longer a champ, or your star power goes down. Far from the truth. So, how can Terence Crawford stock or leverage in negotiating with the Errol Spence fight probably come into play a little bit greater than what it is? Because let's just be real, Errol Spence has done more in the division. Terence Crawford has done more overall in boxing. Fought 135, fought at he got undisputed at 140, and now he's a champ at 147. Regardless if he got one belt or two belts, he's still a champ. Errol Spence has only campaigned at 147, right? And he's got 3 belts at 137. But he has not accomplished anything else in any other division. So, is 60-40 fair? Some people say 50-50 is a fair amount. I don't know what to really say to that. I don't think 50-50 is a good. I'd say maybe what they say 60-40. I think 60-40 is fair, man. I say, yeah, that's about fair. 60-40, man, because Errol, he still holds 3 belts in the division. You're in welterweight right now. The way I look at it, everybody gonna see it different. I look at it like, all right, look, you're not in 140. We ain't at 140. We at 147. Yeah, you did really good. You accomplished more in the sport. But we here right now. You know what I'm saying? And I hold more weight in this division that we fighting for. We are fighting for a belt and undisputed in this division, 147. We not fighting in 2 different divisions. We not fighting at 135. We not fighting at 140. We fighting at one division to be the undisputed and the one that holds the fucking and reign supreme. So Errol Spence in that aspect, he does have more leverage than Terence Crawford. And I think Bud should just take the 60-40. But, greed and other things get involved. People don't want to do that. They feel like they're the boss. And Crawford feels like since he accomplished more in the sport, he should get 64. He should get 60 of the 40. He should get 60 and Errol should get 40. And I think that's total nuts. That's bull. I don't agree with that. But let's just say, because Yordenis Ugas he's a free agent, man. He don't got no promoter, none of that. So what if Bob Arum did a sneak move and tried to snatch up Ugas, giving him trying to entice him to come join Top Rank or whatever. snatch him up and make the fight between Terence Crawford and Yordenis Ugas, and then potentially Terence Crawford gets the belt. And now Terence Crawford had the WBO, the WBA. Errol Spence would have the WBC and the IBF. Does that bring up Terence Crawford's negotiating power? Not much, though. I would say probably, would that bring him to 50-50? Close to it. Not quite. So that's why I said they're going to be going through this whole thing with this money. 70-30, I get 30, you get 70, 60-40. It's just going to, you know what I mean? It's egos involved, all type of stuff. So that would be a way, though. That could be some kind of a bargain. Like, that could help Terence Crawford in the negotiation table slightly. I don't think by much, because you know Errol still holds the most prestigious belts. He holds the better belts, man. You know what I mean? And the WBO, a lot of people don't really give a shit about the WBO. WBA is a super, you know what I mean? The IBF and the WBC is definitely that belt. So yeah, that might be a way. Who knows? And I would say that will push the numbers a little higher for Bud. It will probably straddle on the 50-50 if that did happen, if Bud did hold two belts. But I still don't see where he would bring it over the top for himself. So I would say it would 60-40 is reasonable on top of everything else that they put inside the contract, back end and all that other stuff. So Bud, take the 60-40, bro. Floyd did it. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be like Floyd, but don't like talking about the fact early on my boy was taking on all comers. You know, maybe later on in his career it seemed like he ducked a few people, which I believe he did. But he earned the right, I guess, to say that. I don't know what to say. Some people say he earned the right to duck. I don't know, man. I don't can't really respect that. Oh, I earned the right to duck. While you still a boxer, bro. You still supposed to be a warrior. You a gladiator. You take on all comers. If that's the case, sit your ass down, retire, and leave the belt. That's the way I see it. Retire, put the belts down, let the young lion scrap for the belt. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, a lot of other people, a lot of other boxing channels are also saying what I've been saying early on, that I see the Terence Crawford fight happening. It's going to happen probably November, December 2021, or maybe January, February 2022. I could see it happening around one of those two time frames. Bud's contract with Top Rank is up in October. If he doesn't re-sign, then you know you can start seeing the ball roll with that. But we'll see. Let me know what y'all think. I'll get back to y'all on the next one, and I'll keep everybody informed as this Yordenis Ugas, Errol Spence, the WBA strap situation, as it unfolds and progresses. I'll make some more content on that, man. Just been watching Rebel Life Boxing. Get at y'all later. Peace.